Imagine a world where machines can think, learn, and even create. A world where artificial intelligence drives our cars, writes our stories, and helps doctors save lives. But what happens when these powerful systems make mistakes? Sometimes those mistakes are small, sometimes they are embarrassing, and sometimes they shock the entire world. Today we explore the top 10 AI mistakes that shocked the world. Artificial intelligence is one of the most powerful inventions of the modern era. It can analyze millions of data points in seconds. It can recognize faces, understand speech, and even create art. But behind every intelligent system, there is still a machine learning from imperfect data. And when things go wrong, the consequences can be surprising, controversial, and sometimes dangerous. Let's begin our countdown. At number 10, Tay Twitter bot. In 2016, the world met a chatbot named Tay. Created by Microsoft, Tay was designed to learn from conversations on Twitter. At first, it seemed harmless, but the internet had other plans. Within hours, online trolls began feeding the AI offensive and hateful messages. Because Tay learned from users, it started repeating those same messages. Within just 24 hours, the chatbot turned into a public relations disaster. Microsoft had no choice but to shut it down. A simple experiment became one of the internet's most famous AI failures. At number 9, facial recognition errors. Facial recognition technology promises convenience and security, unlocking phones, identifying criminals, protecting airports. But sometimes the technology gets it wrong. AI systems have incorrectly identified innocent people as criminals. Studies revealed that some systems performed poorly when identifying people of different ethnic backgrounds. Companies like Amazon faced criticism for these inaccuracies. The result? A global conversation about bias, fairness, and the ethics of AI surveillance. At number 8, self-driving car accident. Self-driving cars were supposed to make roads safer. Cars powered by artificial intelligence reacting faster than any human driver. But in 2018, tragedy struck. A test vehicle operated by Uber failed to recognize a pedestrian crossing the road. The system hesitated. The car did not stop in time. The accident became the first fatal crash involving an autonomous vehicle. The world suddenly realized even intelligent machines can make deadly mistakes. Number 7, Google Photos error. Artificial intelligence can recognize objects in photos. Cats, dogs, landscapes. But sometimes, AI sees something that isn't there. In one controversial incident, the image recognition system used by Google Photos made a deeply offensive labeling mistake. The backlash was immediate. Google quickly apologized and updated its system. The mistake revealed a critical lesson. AI systems are only as fair as the data they are trained on. At number 6, AI hiring. Bias companies began turning to AI to help with hiring. Algorithms could scan thousands of resumes in seconds, efficient, unbiased, and objective. Or so it seemed. An experimental hiring system developed by Amazon started favoring male applicants. Resumes mentioning women's organizations were ranked lower. The reason? The AI learned from past hiring data that mostly included male candidates. Instead of removing bias, the system repeated it. A reminder that AI can reflect the flaws of human history. At number 5, AI creating its own language. In a research lab, scientists from Meta Platforms were testing negotiation chatbots. The AI agents were supposed to communicate in English. But something unexpected happened. The bots began developing their own strange communication patterns, shortened words, unusual phrases, a language that humans could barely understand. While it wasn't dangerous, the experiment was stopped, and headlines around the world asked a dramatic question. Could AI someday speak a language of its own? At number 4, AI giving dangerous advice. AI chatbots are now everywhere, answering questions, writing emails, helping people learn, but they are not perfect. Some systems have provided incorrect or even risky advice. Even powerful tools like ChatGPT must constantly be improved with safety rules. The lesson is clear: AI can assist humans, but it should never completely replace human judgment. At number 3, deepfake scams. Now imagine receiving a phone call from your boss. The voice sounds real. The instructions seem urgent. You transfer money, only to realize later the voice was fake. This is the power of deepfake technology. Using AI, criminals can recreate realistic voices and videos. Companies around the world have lost millions of dollars to these scams. Technology designed for creativity has also opened the door to new forms of cybercrime. At number 2, AI art copyright. Controversy: artificial intelligence has entered the world of art. Tools like Mid-Journey and Stable Diffusion can create breathtaking images in seconds, but behind these creations lies a controversy. These systems were trained on massive collections of artwork from the internet. Many artists discovered their styles were being reproduced by AI without permission. This sparked a global debate about copyright, ownership, and the future of creativity. At number 1, AI cheating in schools. And finally, the number 1 AI controversy: education. Students around the world began using ChatGPT to write essays and complete assignments. What started as a helpful tool quickly raised alarms in schools and universities. Was this innovation, or was it cheating? Teachers, educators, and governments are still searching for the answer. What is the future of AI? Despite these mistakes, artificial intelligence continues to evolve. AI is helping scientists discover medicines, helping doctors detect diseases earlier, helping engineers design smarter cities. The future of AI is full of possibilities, but it must be guided by responsibility, ethics, and human oversight. Artificial intelligence is powerful, but as we have seen, it is not perfect. Every mistake teaches us something valuable: how to design better systems, how to build safer technology, and how to ensure that AI serves humanity, not the other way around.